Alright, hey guys, it's been a while. Been a couple weeks since I made a video. All I can say is I've just been crazy busy. Life's kicked into high gear, but let's do a quick little update. Show you guys what I've got going on. I've been going out to the flea market the last couple of weeks. I missed this last week because it was raining. I'm gonna miss next week because of family obligations. But I've gone 3 weeks out. I'm gonna miss 2, and then I'm gonna go back out for probably another 2 or 3. And then by the time that's said and done with, I'll probably be pretty much out of inventory, hopefully. But what I do have going on is everything that has gotten to the point where I can't sell it just because it's gone past its planting times, like cauliflower and broccoli. At this point, that stuff needs to be in the ground. So I've passed the point of trying to sell that. So everything that I had that I didn't sell, I've got in the garden. And anyway, let's take a look at what's going on here, guys. I have gotten partly some of this looking nice. It's kind of, I'm just spot cleaning, really. Cleaning where I need to get something in and going from there, because to try and do all this at this point is just so overwhelming. I can't mentally handle it. So half of this garden still looks terrible, but this half is starting to look like something. Over here I've got my broccoli, then we've got purple cauliflower, regular cauliflower, white cauliflower, then we've got some onions, kale, and then this is garlic and everything from last winter that I planted. I still need to pull out. Down here I've got some, what is it, Japanese chard, Umena Japanese chard, mixed color chard. I've got amaranth Chinese spinach right there, baby leaf spinach, and then carrots, turnips. Well, I can't even remember, but this is all stuff from here on up. It's all stuff that we planted last winter as well. So quite a bit of stuff. I planted all this last weekend, or not, yeah, about 3-4 days ago on Sunday. It was raining, it was a good day to plant. Everything took well, so that's doing nice. And let's walk up to the greenhouse, show you guys what's going on. Picked up a new ride last week. This has been a major time eater, processing the whole deal and getting that all done. Nice truck. I'm looking forward to getting this thing all fixed up. Right now I've got the ignition out of it because it came from a kind of questionable background, but the guy that sold it to me had it, and he was living in an apartment and people were trying to steal it left and right, and the character that I got it from, he was a character as well. So whatever, at the end of the day I'm happy with the deal that I got, but there's a couple things I need to fix. The bed is not attached, it's just sitting there, and I drove it home that way unbeknownst to me, but I'm gonna get that fixed. I got the ignition out because that you can start without a key, and there's a few things, but I'm working on that. That's going to be my Farmer G ride there. And here we go into the greenhouse. I've got a couple of things going on in here. These are all my tomato plants that I have left. I've sold quite a bit of them. Total, I've sold about 375 plants, I think, roughly, going down to the flea market over the course of 3 showings, and I've made about $40 shy of $1,000, so can't complain about that. That's pretty nice. All the stuff that I showed you in the garden, that was all in the greenhouse up until about 3-4 days ago, so that really kind of opened things up for me to have a little bit of room in here. And I've decided that, you know, I've talked about getting a table. I need more table space in here. I don't need table space in here. What I need to do is cough up a little bit of money, go to Home Depot, and get me another rack like this. This would solve all my problems if I had 2 of these, but I am not gonna break that down and move it out of that grow tent. That's gonna stay in there. My aquaponics, I gotta say, I finally feel like the aquaponics is really taking shape. I'm really starting to maximize what's going on here. I think there's, I don't know, maybe 50, 60 heads of lettuce in here, I guess. I don't know. I still can plant twice that amount. But one thing that I've started doing that's really made a big difference, and I'm eating salad every day at this point, but what I used to do was come in here and I'd pick off like the outer leaves, right? And just pick off leaves from a head. But it started getting away from me and I wasn't keeping up on everything. So what I started doing was coming in here and I'll just pick a head of lettuce up and just cut it right off at the top. And here's one, a good example of one. And I cut this off, I don't know, this one probably a week ago, maybe a little less, but I just cut it all the way off, put it back in there, and then it resprouts. So that one, at this point, like everything from here over, I've probably cut off 2 or 3 times, and they just keep going. So I've got more seeds going. Hopefully I can fill this thing up, but that is the way to do this. That way I'm just taking one head and getting everything off of it, and then I'm not having a bunch of leaves that are yellowing and browning on me and starting to get away from me. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. I can finally kind of start moving around in here, even though it's still a little crowded with everything. But all in all, greenhouse is doing good. The garden's starting to take shape, and I'll talk about this more down the road as I get everything nailed together, get it all finalized. But I've been working on legitimizing myself here. You know, I've started going out and making sales, and it's not going to be something that I just do 1 time or 2 times. You know, with the resources that I have here, this is going to be something that I think I'm definitely going to pursue and try and take it to the full tilt as much as I can. So what I've been doing is I've been getting licensed through the county, through the state. I have one more thing left to do, one more piece of final piece of the puzzle that I gotta figure out with the state. So once I get through that red tape, I'll be a totally legitimate nursery, minus a retail space to sell things. But I'll be a licensed nursery working out of my backyard. So I'll cover more detail on that, because there's a lot of stuff that would be good information for people to know if they want to start doing something like this. But that'll be something down the road. Anyway, for now, guys, that's kind of my update on things. Thanks for checking in with me, and I will see you sooner than later.